What's up, guys? Corntrix02 here with another edition of What's New, the Battleground 2014 pay-per-view. Just went off the air just a couple minutes ago, and I have to say that it was an okay pay-per-view. I'm gonna go over what I've seen. I didn't get to see everything because of work, but like I didn't get to see any of the pre-show matches, so I'm not gonna go over Adam Rose and Fandango. What is it? Oh, Adam Rose and Fandango and Naomi versus Cameron, because I didn't see either one of those matchups, so I'm not going to be going over those two. But everything else, I definitely will be. So the pay-per-view kicks off with the Usos versus the Wyatts in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Very, very great matchup, man. I'm telling you, the tag team championships are like literally the most prestigious championships beside the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The Usos have brought the prestige to that title, man, and the Wyatts as well, with some awesome matches they've had. And this one tonight did not disappoint. It was just as good. Just imagine everything you've seen in those other matches, but with multiple falls. And the first fall came by the Wyatts. Wyatts got the first fall. What is it? Luke Harper hit the big boot to get the first fall on the Usos. Then they fought for the second fall. I mean, there was one spot where like Luke Harper was trying to go for the sit out powerbomb. They would not let him do it, but eventually he eventually got it. It was really awesome. But the second fall came from a roll up by the Usos, and it was a point where it was a cool spot. I'm trying to think of some cool spots. One spot where one of the Usos walked on the barricade and hit a clothesline. I think we've seen him do that before, but it's still cool to see that. But in the match, it was an awesome false finish where the Uso went for their splash, and Eric Rowan actually kicked out of it. So they go back to the drawing board, and they hit a double Uso splash to pin him and retain the WWE World Tag Team Championships. Awesome match, probably one of the best matches of the night. Next, we were supposed to have next was supposed to be Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins in the matchup, but after a backstage interview, Seth Rollins was attacked by Dean Ambrose, and Triple H kicked him out of the arena, and that was that for now. After that, we got Paige versus AJ. A really good matchup. I wouldn't say it was like a picture perfect, but it was definitely still pretty good and enjoyable Divas match. Definitely better than some of the matches we've seen before. Especially as far as all the Paige matches we've seen, it was probably one of the best ones right there with AJ. The end with that match was first Paige went for the Paige Turner. AJ kicked out. And then she went for the Paige tap out, the Scorpion crosslock, in which AJ reversed into like a pin, I think, and then Paige got out of that, and she hit the Shining Wizard to retain the championship. And I know there's going to be definitely another matchup between those two women in the future at SummerSlam. After that was Jack Swagger versus Rusev. I really did not get to see this match, but I heard that I know that it ends in I know it's qualification, and I guess they're gonna have a match at SummerSlam, hopefully with a stipulation. That'll be really cool. After that, there was the let me see here. After that was Seth Rollins came out and claimed himself as the victor of the matchup tonight, because Dean Ambrose was going to make it anyway, so he claimed himself the winner. And then Ambrose, out of nowhere, somehow found his way back in the building, and he literally brawled for it felt like forever, and they had to have like security and all the refs come out and try to break him up, but it seemed like they couldn't even do it. So they fought on, and they finally got him broken apart. And then, so that was that segment. But that's not the last we've seen of Dean Ambrose tonight. After that, there was Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt. Awesome matchup. Really, really good match between the two. So you can tell some of the chemistry isn't there yet. I mean, there was a couple botches in the match, but other than that, the match was actually really, really good. The Wyatts were out there, but they eventually got told to go to the back. Um, and yeah, but the most shocking thing is that Chris Jericho actually won that matchup. Chris Jericho hit the code breaker on Bray Wyatt and won, and I think that was definitely a good thing for them to do. I really think that Chris Jericho needed that win, since in his last run he like never run. He lost to everybody. I mean, Fandango and Ryback, people who aren't even aren't even really important on the show right now. He lost to those guys, and yeah, it's like Jericho should definitely put people over, but sometimes he puts people over too much, and it makes them look weak. Um, but yeah, Jericho actually won that match. I think it was good, and if Wyatt was to win this match, I don't see any purpose in going on to SummerSlam to have a match. So this definitely makes the carries on the rivalry between the two. So that was definitely a good choice for them to do. After that, we had the Battleground Intercontinental Championship Battle Royale. This thing was awesome. It was great. So many awesome spots in that match. Kofi Kingston, once again, still in the show with his athleticism. There's one spot where he went to eliminate. I think Cesaro was trying to eliminate him by like a backdrop, and he like held on like a powerbomb position and kept his feet from hitting the floor. That was crazy. Then Cesaro tried to like push him away off the ropes, and Big E, who was eliminated before that, caught him in an electric chair, and they were like fighting each other while he was still in the electric chair. It was crazy. But he was eventually eliminated after a poke to the eye, and he like strong like a deadlift suplex over the ropes. But that was really awesome. And another shocking thing was Heath Slater eliminated Cesaro. I did not see that coming, but Heath Slater, the one-man band who still has the three-man band theme song, eliminated Cesaro. That was nuts. My choice to win was Bo Dallas. He was in the final three. I think he was eliminated by Sheamus, and it came down to Cesaro and not Cesaro, Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler. They had a lot of great back and forth, but Sheamus tried to go for his little slingshot. Shoulder block. He got super kick in the face, and we all thought Ziggler won, but what we didn't realize, well, maybe I saw it, but maybe some people didn't, was that Miz never went over the top rope, so he came back in and eliminated Ziggler and became the new Intercontinental Champion. One thing to take away from this matchup was that RVD was not in this thing. I don't know where RVD was, but he was not in this match. He was not in the pay-per-view. I don't know what's up with that. We'll hopefully get an update on where RVD was tonight. We also got to see Wade Barrett. He cut a promo saying that he's coming back. Once he gets better, he's coming to get his Intercontinental Championship. After that, I believe it was a segment of Rollins walking away, trying to get out the arena or something like that, and then Dean Ambrose freaking came out of the back of a car and attacked him, but eventually Seth Rollins drove away. So there's a lot of build up to their SummerSlam matchup, man. This should be really, really awesome. I'm loving the build up for this feud. After that was it was time for the main event, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Match was okay, but it just, I don't know, it's probably one of the weakest main events I've seen in a while. It really showed how what's the word? As far as Roman Reigns goes, really showed how basic his moveset is, and how limited he is in the ring. As of right now, because a lot of the things he was doing that we've seen, and like they work in tag team matches, but as far as him being a single star, it's not enough, He did his little kicks, which he did one spot where he did like the apron kick to Cena. Then he ran around, he did like the kick to Orton on the announcer table. That was really awesome, and then he hit Kane. But yeah, he basically hit like the spear over and over and over again. I mean, I love the spear, but I mean, like, come on, Roman. I mean, you got your fist. You're literally the 5 moves of doom right now. I'm telling you, you got the Superman punch, the spear, that kick, your clothesline, and that's about it. That's basically what he did in the match. I didn't really do anything spectacular. I think he did some one drop somewhere in there too, but I mean, it's pretty limited. Luckily in this matchup, there was 3 other guys to help carry the match. Felt like Randy Orton wasn't really in it that much. Felt like Randy Orton was kind of like was basically out of the match for a really long time. It was interesting to see Cena and Roman Reigns go at it for a little bit. In the end, Cena hit kind of the same finish as when he won the championships. He hit the AA on top, AA on Kane on top of Randy Orton, and pin Orton, or was it Kane? It doesn't matter. Anyway, John Cena retains the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins does not come out after the match, or Brock Lesnar, so the pay-per-view ends like that, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever. Anyway, guys, that is the WWE Battleground 2014 card pay-per-view. Not the greatest pay-per-view, but whatever. It was, like I said, it was filler. I think really what this pay-per-view did well was progress the storylines that are happening right now in WWE that to go towards SummerSlam. It's basically, it's basically just more build up for SummerSlam. That's exactly what the pay-per-view was. It wasn't anything spectacular. Just something to do while we're waiting on SummerSlam. But anyway, guys, what do you guys think of Battleground? Was it awesome? Was it suck? Let me know in the comments below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Stay good, everybody. Peace.